Welcome back, guys. It's 2025 mini lobster season here in the Florida Keys. Today is day one. We went out this morning and we got our limit. Me and First Mate got our limit, and some friends of ours from Tennessee, they were also down here, and they were in their pontoon boat, and we was in our boat out there. But we got 12, and I'm gonna cook one of them up right now. And I went out after I did some lobstering. I went out and got me a snapper, a yellowtail snapper, and I'm gonna cook that up too. This is gonna be for dinner tonight. But before I show you how to do this, I want you to check out this video, and I'll see you back in the kitchen. All right, guys, welcome back. We're out here out of Cudjoe Key, and we're getting ready to do the mini lobster day. First day of mini lobster season, and the sunrise is coming up. All we're waiting on is that sun to peak up and we can get in the water and go after these things. So stay tuned and I'll see you underwater. All right, guys, welcome back to underwater. And I got First Mate with me, Miss Lucy. She's my dive buddy in this lobster trip. And this hole is not very far off of the sandbar over in Johnson, Sawyer Key, next to Sawyer Key. But as you can see, it's full of lobster. It's and these lobsters, you really didn't even need to measure these. These guys are all big on this one hole. I think the big ones hang out with the big ones and the little ones hang out with the little ones, I guess. But every now and then you'll see a little one around a big one. But yeah, Miss Lucy, she's over there. She's tearing them up too. But just go over the rule with you is there's a measuring gauge for lobsters, and they got to be inside that gauge. FWC comes down hard on people that tries to keep a short lobster, undersized lobster. So just to let you know, if you're going out there for the first time, make sure you follow the rules and stay safe out there. But this hole, as you can see, it goes all the way around, and what we're doing is we're just using the tickle sticks to tickle them out and scoop them with the net. Sometimes you can get two at one time, and if you're lucky. But these guys right here, they're plentiful in this hole. We ended up out of this hole getting right at 20 lobster, but we lost several of them because we put them on the side of the boat waiting on our friends to show up, and we lost 3 out of the 4 we were saving for them. And the ones we kept, we could only keep 12, and then the rest of them got away. Hear that? I don't know if you can hear the noise or not coming from that lobster, but it's their antennas rubbing back and forth on the top of their shell, making that noise. That's a brand new bag I just got too. My old bag has got holes in it, wore out. They kept getting out of the old bag. I picked it up yesterday. Look at this guy here. Some of these, it looks easy until you get down there trying to do it, and some of them, they're quick. They're very quick. See how quick that one was. But you just have to, and they don't, if you got a black net, they see it. You don't think they see it, but they do. The First Mate, she has a clear net, and they don't see that as much. Now this one right here is pretty stubborn. She's trying to get out of the hole. She's been over there fighting him for a little while. I kind of leave her to fighting it. Remember, now, some of them I just try to pick the biggest ones, what I'm trying to do. But remember when I was saying catch 2 at a time? Look at that. The trick is getting them out the net 2 at a time. That's the hard part, once you get them in there. I seen a big grouper in there too. But he wasn't big enough to keep, and plus it's not gag season down here, so you can't spear them anyway. As you can see, this is a pretty good sized hole, and I don't have all of them on video, me catching them, but there was, I think, 4 shorts in this hole, so there was at least 24 of them in there. That's a good size one right there. I didn't know even measuring him. They're strong. That tail's strong. Bad getting full. One trying to get away from me, I go out there and get him. That's the thing, is you take your time, you pay attention. If they leave, go get them. Don't let them leave. Because the ones in the holes, they're not going anywhere. The ones that gets out of the holes, they'll go find another. They'll go a good little ways and find another spot to stay in. So you gotta get them when they come out. This trigger's making that noise. There's another one trying to get away. Watch her. See that net she's got? That's clear net. There's that grouper in there. There are a bunch of them back there. I don't know if you can see it with the camera. It's kind of hard to get the camera down there. I got the camera on top of my mask. Trying to scoop him out. There he is. There he is. He's a pretty good size one. I grabbed him with my hand. Sometimes you got to grab them with your hand on the big ones that, like this one right. I think it's this one right here. Maybe it ain't this one. It's a lot of fun, guys. Y'all try to do it. Like, now see this one right here, he's a big one, and he's stubborn. He knows not to come out of that hole. He's been alive for a while, so he knows not to come out that hole. So you're not gonna get a net on him. You're gonna have to grab him with your hand. Just get him out just a little bit. He's hard to get. She's been fighting for this one with this one for a while, so I had to come in and go to the other side while she's on there. He's got a good size. I think this might be the biggest one we caught today. Got it. Yeah, that's the biggest one. He's a big lobster. Biggest of the day. Did you like the video? You see how me and First Mate was down there getting those lobsters and all? That it was all pretty much, we got our limit in the first hole. The first hole we found. And then Steve and Keith, they were over at a shallow area, and they showed up in the pontoon afterwards. But all right, let's get started. All right, on the yellowtail snapper, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it in tinfoil. I'm gonna put the seasoning in here, and all this is just any kind of seasoning you want to use. I'm using a Jamaican fish season, and I score it so the seasoning gets all down in there. And then I add pesto. I like pesto, so you can add whatever you want. I like to just get a bunch of pesto in mine because I like pesto. And I put salt, pepper. Alright, and I got some garlic. Now, I got a lemon. I like lemon on my fish. It's an acid. You kind of need that for fish so you can, so it fights the fishy taste. Then you can't forget the butter. You gotta have that butter in there, or this whole thing will go south on you. I also got some garlic here. All right, and I got some onions. Now I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm going to stick it in the oven for 45 minutes at 370 degrees for 45 minutes. Now for the lobster. I'm pretty much this is going to be a little different this time. Normally I do the humpback style, but for this lobster here, I'm going to cook it in a frying pan, and I'm just going to like sear it. But first I want to put me a little olive oil on it. You want that olive oil so it don't stick and all. And then I'm going to put seasoning on it. Seasoning I'm going to put on it. You can use whatever seasoning you like, but I like this fish seasoning. It's a Jamaican fish seasoning. That's what I started using. Put a little garlic on it, and you got to put some pepper. I don't like a lot of salt, so. Okay, I've got the pan hot. Got butter. I sprayed it down with some Pam, and I put butter in it. So now I'm just gonna put my lobster in there. Cover it. The fish is done, and it smells pretty good. I'm gonna put it over here in my plate. Alright, it's done. Now for the taste test. I'm going to try the lobster first. I like it like that. I like it in the oven better, but that's good. That's good on top of the stove like that. Now for the yellowtail. It looks nice and flaky. That's the way to do yellowtail. Put it in tin foil, put some butter in it, some, what's that called, basil? Pesto, onion, and a lemon. Wrap it up, 45 minutes to an hour. That's the way to go. But, guys, in about next week, or yeah, about 2 weeks, you're gonna see a video of me and Steve and Keith out there yellowtail snapper fishing. We went fishing the other day, and I'm gonna schedule it to come up in about 2 weeks. But stay tuned for that video. That was fun. We went out there. We also did some mahi fishing too out there. But so stay tuned to that for those videos coming up. I'm fixing to eat all of this, but thanks for watching my video. Until next time, I hope to see you on the water.